You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy. In this video, we want to solve a problem involving development. And the question goes like this. It says, develop the lateral surface of a 90-degree pipe elbow, each pipe diameter of 500 millimeter. The maximum length of one leg of the elbow is 700 millimeter. Now, if you look at the dimension that we have here, they are very large. So I'm going to be using a scale which will be 1:10. 1:10 meaning that I am going to divide each of this measurement I have here by 10. So if I divide 700 by 10, I will have 70. And if I divide 500 by 10, I'm going to have what? Have 50. So the first thing you should do is to draw your horizontal line in this manner. Draw the horizontal line in this manner. Now, after you've drawn the horizontal line, right, you also draw a vertical line from this point here. Let's say this manner. You can see that. Now this is where they are meeting. Now I said each pipe diameter is 500, and I'm using 100 because I'm using ratio of 1:10. So I'm going to measure half of 100, which will be what? Which will be 50, right? So if I place it on this top position from 0 to what? To 50. That is 50, half of 50. That'll give me 25. This is what we have here. And I'll come to this point here. Right? I'll come here. And I'm going to mark this point left. And I'll mark what? Right. Can you see that? And I'm going to take this upward this way. And also take this upward this way. You can see that. Now after I've done that, the height here, we calculated it to be 70. Is that taken? So I'm going to measure height of 70 from this point here. So from 0 to what? To 70. You can see that. And I'll draw a line in this fashion, this way. You can see that. Now the next thing is, from this point, it says the entire length of one leg is still 70. So that means from here to here 70, even from here to this side also, I'll measure 70. I'm going to take my compass, I'll place it this way, and I'll come here also, and I'll mark here. Can you see that? So that is another 70, and I'll bring it down in this fashion, faint line. And we're told that the diameter of this are 50, so I'll take half of this and I'll place it here. I'll mark 50. I'll come here, so I'm going to mark 50. So this is what we have here, right? There are two ways that I can do it. Either I place my 45-degree set square from this point, right, from this point here, and I draw it down here, straight down to this point, or I just measure it away 50-50 here. Still the same thing. This is what I have here, meeting at the same point. So here will come from here straight down to this point, right, and here too, from here straight down to this point. and also from here straight down to this point, and from here straight down to this point, then from here straight down to this point. So this is what we are told. This is the elbow, right? The elbow that we are told to construct. From here to here, 700. We are using a ratio, a scale of 1:10. That I measure from here to here to be 70, from here to here to be 50, and here to here to what 50. So we should draw the development of it. How can I do development? The way I can do it is this. I will just draw my semicircle at this point here. Since it's circular, I add down a circular because we are given in diameter. So I'm going to draw my semicircle here. You can see that. I'll draw my semicircle here. Once I've done that, let me extend this place too. So I'll place it with the same radius. I'll place it here. I'll mark left and right, and I'll place it here. I'll mark this point, and I'll place it here also, and I'll mark this point. So I'm going to channel those points to the center of this semicircle in this fashion. Also here too, in this fashion. This one too, in this fashion. And here also, in this fashion. Can you see that? So I can easily say that this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and what? 6. And I'm going to project each of those points upward. So from 1, I'll project it to touch here. From 2, project it to touch here. 3 is already there. I'll go to 4. I'll do the same thing. I'll go to 5. I'll do the same thing. That begin. Now, the next thing I'll do is I'll just draw a perpendicular line at this point here. That's where my development will start. So I'll start from here. I'll draw this way. I put it here. So this is where my 0 will start from. So I'll take each of those measurements here. Either 1 or 0, 1 and 0, or 1 and 2, any of these two. And I'll come and start marking 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me extend this. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Can you see that? And I'm going to project each of those points upward in this fashion. So if I place it here, I'll start projecting those points upward this way. Hope you can see that. So I'll just do this, and I'll start projecting each of those points towards this end here. Right? You can see that. So if this is 0, here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I need to continue this out. This. Can you see that? So we'll start from here, where 0 meets 0, 1 will meet 1. You can see the line. Just be going up that way. 2 meet 2, 3 meet 3, 4 meet 4, right? Then 5 and 6 start coming down again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then what? 0. Start again. Then I'm going to use my French curve and I'm going to join these together from here. I'll join this from here. Then here too. Right. Then here. You see that? And I'm going to close it up. And I'll close it up to here too. You can see that? Now this is not the way you're going to do it. You know, this is more like symmetrical. So I'm going to do at the top too. So I'll just give you an hint. So let me bring this down a little bit so you get to see what I'm about to do. So I'll bring this down a little bit and I'll project here upward too. So this is what I'll be focusing on now. Since I have done for this, I did from here to here and I'll do I did from here to here and I'll do from here to here. So I'll have something like this. So I'll project this up and I'll also project this up too. Can you see that? So once I've done that, I will draw my semicircle here too, just like what I did here. I'll just give you an hint. I'll do it here too. I'll draw my semicircle here, right? And I'll put the same radius. I'll place it here, right? I'll mark this level. I'll place it here. I'll mark this level. Then I'll place it at the center here, semicircle. I'll mark here and also what here. Can you see that? So I'll just project those points towards the center. So from this point, I'll do this. From here, I'll do this. From here, I'll do this. From here, I'll do this. Can you see that it's virtually the same thing? So all these points you're seeing here, I'll project them up because it's the same thing. I don't really have to do this, right? So I'll just project this point up. When I project them up, where it meets, I've already gotten this. This one too. This one too. This here too. This here too. Right? And these two. So that's the same thing I did here. I'll just draw my line at this point where it will start from here. So this will be 0. So the same thing, I'm repeating it here. So I'll just come take my compass, any measurement I used here, that is what I'm going to use. This will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. And when you do that, you're going to repeat the same process here by moving all your points in this manner, right? You do the same thing here, just like what you did here. You're going to do it at this point here, and you'll be having something like this. So this is what you'll be having. So let me give you a brief intake of it. This is what you will be having. Alright? You'll be having this way. Hope you can see that. This is what you'll be having. Hope you can see that. So just the same thing that you have there, you're going to repeat the same process. Right? So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.